You've placed restrictions on the trading of beef in Assam, where beef was fairly commonly consumed. Now, questions are being asked by opposition leaders like Debabrata Saikia of the Congress about whether this bill will create communal friction. The question about, say, for example, the 5-kilometer rule that you've placed on the sale of beef, where you're saying that anything 5 kilometers away from a temple is where beef should not be sold. Now, questions being asked about, any place can become a temple and whether this 5-kilometer rule will possibly create communal tension.
I mean, I am contrary to the view that once this legislation is passed, Assam will see a communal harmony because everybody will be sensitive to the religion of others, and it will pave the way for a communal harmony. 13th, I am to reply on assembly on this particular bill, and my viewpoint will be that if Muslim restrain from eating beef in a Hindu locality and Hindus show equally respect to the Muslim, I think things will be much better in my state.
But the fact also is, sir, the constitution guarantees to people the right to their own individual choices. And when the state tries to lay down the rule, very often there is a backlash from people who don't like what the government is imposing on their personal choices and decisions.
I think sometime we should collectively read the directive principle of state policy, and sometime we should also read Gandhiji's life.
Okay. Now, you in the State Assembly said the government was planning a...
And one thing, Rahul,
yes,
one thing, that communal harmony will not come through appeasement. It will come when everybody enjoy equal rights, everybody's religion is taken care of. So if you start respecting the religion of others and he start respecting my religion, then things will be much better, and that was the dream of our founding fathers. Nobody thought at that point of time that someone will even debate that in front of a temple whether beef should be consumed or not. In 1947, our founding fathers presumed that this idea will not even come to anybody's mind, that in front of some temple I'll even think of eating beef.
Okay, you said very recently that Hindutva is a way of life, followers of other religions are descended from Hindus. Now, in a state like Assam, given the population of the minority community, these kind of questions, these kind of comments are raising questions about whether Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma, in an attempt to prove that he is genuine blue-blooded BJP RSS as can get, is now trying to overcompensate. Because you came from the Congress, when you were in the Congress you used to roam around in meetings with the minority community also wearing skull caps at times. Are you now trying to overcompensate?
Rahul, I do not have to compensate because already I am Chief Minister and I have elected in a BJP nomination for the second time. So it is not question of proving anything. But when it comes to Assam, I know what should be the roadmap. I had a vision, I have a vision, and I am sure that many in Assam endorse my vision. So we are working together. So many things, sometimes I feel surprised that in national media people are writing editorial after editorial, article after article, but in Assam neither Muslims are questioning this, neither Hindus are questioning this, because people know that things what we are doing for the good of the society. So okay, you must also flag many of the initiative Assam government has taken. We have discussed with, we have started discussing with the intellectual of the minority community. We are discussing about financial inclusion. We are talking about women empowerment. So I have personally visited many houses where minority girls were being raped. We arrested culprits. So we are on move. In Assam, nobody can say that discrimination is going on among the religions. So you must read. So when I am fighting against drugs, it is the Muslim community who is supporting me most, because most of the people who are abusing drugs, the sizable numbers also come from Muslim community. So I think you should also, if you start focusing on the good work we have done in last 2 months, you will realize that a complete different approach of governance is being going on in Assam.